army shocked. Jungkook's scandal video leaked. Jimin can't hold back tears. It was supposed to be an ordinary night, a quiet time in the middle of BTS's busy schedule. But everything changed in just a matter of minutes. On Platform X, formerly Twitter, an anonymous account shared a link to a short 45-second video that immediately went viral. In the video, it appears that a man very similar to Jungkook is in a closed room, engaged in an emotional conversation with someone whose face is not visible. But it wasn't the content of the video that shocked the world. It was Jungkook's expression in it: anger, frustration, and wounded. The video does not mention the time or place. There was no confirmation if it was Jungkook. But the fans who knew her every gesture immediately knew it was not acting. It's real, and that's where the chaos begins. International media are vying for clarification, while South Korean platforms are flooded with wild speculation. Many suspected the video was from a misused hidden camera. Some even speculated about internal sabotage, but more surprising than the video itself is Jimin's emotional response. Just hours after the video leaked, Jimin appeared in HYBE's rehearsal room, where the members used to record content. There is no live plan, no announcements, but someone from the inner team recorded his presence. He doesn't talk much, just sitting on the wooden floor, staring blankly at the floor. His hands were shaking, and for the first time in front of the camera, Jimin cried without a word. The recording was later released by HYBE officially as a form of transparency to the public. The video was titled Jimin's Silence and was released on Short Records. We can't explain everything, but we believe Jimin's feelings tonight represent all of us. Netizens and armies around the world began to compile pieces of facts that circulated. Some fans of the detective even managed to match the interior of the room in the video with one of the private studios used by Jungkook last year. That is, most likely the video was shot without his knowledge, and then it is used for as yet unknown purposes, whether blackmail, sabotage, or just a mere sensation. But despite the intentions behind the leak, what is clear is one thing: Jungkook is in a fragile state. And Jimin, his closest friend since trainee, felt the wound as if it were his own. One piece of footage accidentally recorded by HYBE staff. Jimin can be heard saying to the manager in a voice that almost breaks, "Why did you leave him there alone?" He never knew how to get angry properly. Shortly after, the Weverse platform was flooded with support. The army started a campaign titled #YourNotAloneJK, followed by more than 4 million uploads from around the world in 24 hours. Many fans are uploading their videos, digital letters and photos holding handwriting. Jungkook, we are with you. Jimin, thank you for crying for her. That support isn't just from fans. Several senior idols, including IU and Tion, also posted messages of solidarity. Even a famous K-pop journalist wrote a special column entitled, "When Even the Strongest Heart Can Break." Until now, Jungkook has not appeared in public. But the HYBE released an official statement that they will investigating the leak of the video legally and providing full protection to our artists. But at the end of the statement, there was one sentence that left the public speechless: "We're not going to explain what happened in the video, because that's not what matters. The important thing is to make sure the heart is recorded in it, can recover." While the world is still waiting, Jimin remains the only figure to openly show how deep their wounds are. In his personal upload on Instagram, Jimin posted only one photo, a pair of headphones placed next to the phone, with a short caption, "I heard your cry. Sorry I'm late." And there, millions of hearts broke with them. Maybe it's not just a scandal. Perhaps it's about a boundary that has long been crossed, about pressure stored for too long, about tears that eventually spill out not because of weakness, but because there's nowhere else to put it, and while the cameras are recording, the world is indeed watching. But for once the world does not judge. The world is crying together. The days after the video leaked were slow and tense. The world seemed to stop, as if waiting for the next news from Jungkook, from Jimin, or from HYBE, who still chose to keep his distance from the center of the storm. But silence is not without sound. The silence was full of echoes of the crushed caution of seeing his idol not as a perfect figure, but as a human being that can really hurt. Jimin did not remain silent. Although he did not make an official broadcast, some fans who saw him around HYB's practice building said that he seemed more silent than usual. He came early in the morning, leaving the building almost at midnight. Some of the staff saw him sitting alone in the rehearsal room, staring at the empty floor for hours. One of the staff even leaked to the local media that Jimin once said softly while playing Jungkook's song from his own earphone, "People always praise his voice, but no one knows how quiet life is behind that voice." Meanwhile, the pressure is mounting. Army around the world urged HYB to take serious steps against perpetrators of video dissemination. An online petition has been signed by more than 5 million people in 2 days, demand greater protection for BTS members who are often the target of privacy abuse. But more poignantly, it's not just anger that flows, it's empathy. Many fans sent flowers, letters, and digital candles to HYB's office with one uniform message: protect them, not because they're our idols, but because they're human. News of Jungkook's condition slowly began to be heard through close sources. He is reportedly not at his home in Seoul, but lives at his family's home in Busan. He didn't touch his phone for 2 whole days. And when he finally spoke, his first words to his mother were, "I'm not angry with them. I'm just disappointed because I really believe." The sentence spread quickly. Armies around the world share it with a heavy heart. Many are beginning to realize that this scandal is not about what is seen in the video. It's about trust being broken and protection being given too late. 3 days later, an unexpected surprise appeared. In the midst of all the silence, Jimin's personal Instagram account uploaded a short 15-second video. No face, only the sound of the waves crashing and a pair of shoes left in the sand. Then at the last second, Jimin's voice sounded very quiet. "I'll be waiting for you on the beach." Just like old times. For those who have followed BTS's journey since the beginning, the sentence is not just poetic. It was a direct reference to their past memories, the beach in Busan, where they once promised that no matter what, they're going back to that point. If the world becomes too heavy, and maybe that day has come. The next day, Jungkook finally uploaded something, a handwritten note. Simple photo, without filters. Placed on a rough wooden table with a cup of cold tea on the side, the content of the letter is laconic, but it immediately slaps the soul of anyone who reads it. "Sorry for being silent. Not because I'm scared, but because I don't know if my inner voice is still worth listening to." But then I saw Jimin crying, and I remember, the sound does not have to be loud. Importantly, be sincere. Thank you, Hyung, and all of you. I'll be right back, but this time, not to please you, but to save myself first. The letter left Wever servers nearly paralyzed. Comments from all over the world flooded the platform. Tears flowed, not because of the scandal, but because of the love that was finally refound among the ruins of trauma. Many called this the darkest moment in Jungkook's career, but the army called it differently. This is a turning point. He no longer belongs in the world, but his own. And Jimin, with tears and honesty, has become an anchor, been a witness. That's why Jungkook chose to stay, because sometimes one person is enough to remind us that we still have a home, even after the scandal, even after the world had turned, because unconditional love is never captured on camera. It is embedded in the heart and never leaked.